What up? What up, everybody? Thursday night. I'm gonna make it through this show. Had a bit of an injury, but it's been lingering. I ain't worried about it. What it is. Still gonna have a great night. Y'all gonna have a great night. Why? Cause you here with me. On my guarantee. I guarantee you that on my money back. Did it. I know certain areas of the globe, no matter depending on where you are, we've been snowed in, iced in. Well, certain parts act like they don't get snow. I know where I'm at. They act like, we don't get snow out here every year. I don't get it. So they don't prepare properly. But I think it's just the county that I'm in. They really don't give a fuck. That's what it is. Kids been out of school all week. They're not going to school. They close the school down over the weekend for the week. It's crazy to me. When you got the resources to take care of the streets, they haven't done it. Makes you think, who are you voting for? Where is the money actually going? Is voting actually working? It's all facade. You vote for the people you want to get in office and the people, you're in the community that you think that this shit will work and they supposed to look out for you. And your streets ain't fucking plowed. 4 days later, 5 days later. Just a facade, yo. And if you stop paying taxes, they're gonna lock you up. Taj Love, how you doing? We're gonna get into the show in a minute. Gonna give it some time, get people joined in here. Just kind of talking about the weather situation that's going on. Maryland, Delaware, New York, up north, Jersey. The difference is in Maryland, DC, when it snows, they act like it never snows. In New York, we know what time it is. It's like it snows one day, they may shut down school one day, Tuesday, they back in school. Maryland, it snows on Sunday, they out of school till Friday. All right, good to see you doing good. Salute to you. Everybody get your get rights. We got the mean show tonight. I'm gonna go through my topics tonight for y'all. Hopefully y'all got a chance to read them. Got a lot of mean topics. We're gonna get it started in about 2 minutes. We used to it, right? Right, Jenny? But like the thing is, I live in Maryland, so it's like now, so like in Maryland, they should be. It snows every year out here. You would think that they would be used to it out here too. So it's like I remember it snowing in New York and we still walking to school. I remember that in Maryland it snowed on Saturday, Sunday. And they said, yo, on Saturday, they said school's gonna be shut down till Thursday before the first piece of snow hit. Till Thursday. And what that allowed them to do was not even come out and start plowing the streets until Wednesday. My street didn't get my division, my house and my shit didn't get plowed until Wednesday morning. Something like that. I went to drop my daughter off right down the street. They're in the new housing development, and that shit wasn't even plowed yet. Where's our money going? People we voted for talked about these types of things, and that's like there's enough money allocated to this, and we pay HOAs. That's why they keep building all these HOA communities, because more money goes back into the state and for them to keep it for themselves. The shit don't go nowhere. Keep your money. Fuck these HOAs. Fuck the taxes. I can't say. I ain't trying to get y'all locked up. We're going to get started in a second. I got a lot of good topics for y'all tonight. I know non-political. Go get y'all get rights, though. So topics, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 topics. Last week we spoke about some good topics. We talked about, where's it at? We talked about tear-jerking moments from movies and TV shows. That was a good one. That shit was pretty funny. We talked about on Wednesday last week. If you've been dealing with somebody and then the person you've been dealing with for that time decides all of a sudden they want to be celibate, like being with them, like you're in a relationship, not just fuck buddies, not just y'all just friends and y'all fuck like friends with benefits or whatever. I mean, you with somebody, you're in a relationship, and all of a sudden they decide, hey, be celibate. I want to save it to marriage. How y'all deal with that? Talked about that. Talked about difference between a woman that can lead, the woman that wants to play the man role. We talked about that. Talked about where we at? We didn't talk about the deadbeat, the actual deadbeat, or the present one. I think we did kind of touch on that earlier in the year, last year. And we talked about like dealing with friends and family members that chase dreams that they're just not good at. That's some good fuckery right there. And also parts of songs that you got to drop everything to start singing. So, got other topics for y'all tonight. Let's see what we're doing. In the meantime, let me shout out to everybody tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook, on IG. I know I've been saying I'm gonna go live on TikTok. I'll be watching how I watch. What up, Chelsea? I watch how they go live on TikTok and they be doing that shit all fucking day. Ain't got time for that shit. They go live all day. They just let you see what they doing. They can be sitting there just typing. They just letting you watch them type. I don't care for that shit. It's just pretty weird to me. I ain't letting you into my life like that. I don't give a fuck. I'll go live when I'm doing my show. Otherwise, kiss my ass. Like, you know what I mean? What up, Chelsea, baby girl? How you doing? Salute to you. Take a shot for you. I'm gonna reach out to you, make sure you're doing good. But yeah, so got mean topics tonight. 8 topics tonight. We're not gonna touch on it, all 8 topics. Probably talk about 3 or 4 of them. Gonna get started in a second. Good to hear, baby girl. We're gonna get started in a second. I wanna give people time to start joining in. And then we're gonna go. So, like I said, we talked about last week. We had mean topics last week. We talked about tear-jerking moments from movies and TV shows. If y'all had tear-jerking moments from movies and TV shows, y'all can still type them in there. We talked about the Boys in the Hood. We talked about the TV shows like Fresh Prince, Martin. We talked about, we talked about certain movies, Lion King, of course. We talked, some people said Bambi. Some people said Titanic. Some people said, like some things that made, just had that tear-jerk reaction from you. It don't mean you crying. You had a tear-jerking moment. Oh, cliche. What up, baby girl? And then we also talked about parts of songs that come on that you can't help but sing once you hear it. I can't really hit the notes right now because my fucking ribs is crazy, but I know when y'all hear that one song, you could be in mid-conversation, you just got to hit that note like, You know what I mean? Talked about that. That was a good topic. It was funny. We talked about dealing with family and friends that chase dreams they're not good at. You all got that friend that rap, that sing, or that think they can at least. that I mean play ball or that think they can, and they just suck. Let's keep it a buck. Like I mean, how do you deal with them? You tell them they suck. You tell them they stink, or you egg them on. You that fake friend? Yeah, you nice. You good. You got a future. Just not there. My bad, but I tell people like, yo, you might want to try something else. That ain't your forte. That's one of those you put your hand on their shoulder moments like, yo, check this out. Leave that to the ones who good at it. We talked about we didn't talk about that one. Oh, the difference between a woman that can lead and a woman that wants to play the man roles. We talked about those things too. But all different topics tonight. We about to get it started. Let's get it. Mako, what up? Let's see. If y'all want to join, let me know if y'all want to join. If you want to join, send a request to join. Then I join you on the live. Let's get it started, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag Factuals. We live. We'll be your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. I, the sort of omens, giving y'all that sight beyond sight. I ain't the freshest. I'm in my Nino outfit, but I bust some stupid dope moves. J30. Take the bet 100 to 8. Selling nigga, oh hell no. But I got my face. I hope y'all got y'all get rights. If I don't seem energetic, I actually am. I injured my ribs mid last year, and this shit just never fully healed. I don't know if it's because of the way I work out. I took about a few months to not do nothing because I couldn't do nothing. Then I started going back heavy in my gym, doing shit. Like I mean, that's just me. I be a derelict sometimes. You gotta excuse me. But I don't know if I truly fully heal myself time to heal. However, fuck it, I'm gonna die one day. So, with that being said, salute to y'all. Salute to everybody that's tuned in. How y'all do it? The pink is it the? I mean, no. Fuck it. Get y'all drinks. We got All right, so the topics I got for the night, y'all. I'm gonna go through the topics I got for the night. I know more people joining in a second. What up, Facebook? What up, YouTube? Shout out to y'all. So let me read through these topics tonight. This is one that carried over from last week. We didn't talk about it. What's scarier between jealousy, envy, or entitlement? I'm not sure if a lot of people understand that there is a difference between the three. Talk about it. If not tonight, I may just do an impromptu live about this because I think this is actually a great topic that's important. A lot of us deal with this shit and just don't really know about it. Some of y'all actually are the ones who are jealous, envious, or entitlement. But you don't hold yourself to that caliber. But faith versus hope, the difference between faith and hope. We talked about the difference between what is it? Discernment and judgment. We talked about the difference between discernment and judgment last time. Different topic. Difference between faith and hope. I was just playing mad songs from the South Bronx. You missed it. We got does a man have to make his woman submissive? Does a man have to make his woman submissive? How much does emotions affect your decisions? Do you let your emotions affect your decisions? I want to hear y'all answers to that. If a lot of y'all come on here and say no, I know some of y'all motherfuckers, y'all be lying like a motherfucker if you said no. So, how much does your emotions affect your decisions? Fellas, how do you handle your woman arguing with a man? And ladies, how do you handle your man arguing with a woman? Let's talk about that. Are you staying in a relationship when you're unhappy? Are you staying in a relationship when you're unhappy? And People want you to acknowledge their feelings as real, but won't acknowledge yours the same. People want you to acknowledge their feelings as real, but won't acknowledge yours the same. So which ones y'all want to talk about first? Just got home and have to. That definitely plays a part. Or the emotions, yeah. Definitely does. Definitely does. We'll get into it. Which ones y'all want to get into first? And if y'all want to join in on live, join in. I know other people going to come in a second. They're going to start joining on the live. So in the meantime, before everyone starts to join in, which ones y'all want to talk about? I'll start it off. I'll give my 1-2. And then when everyone starts to join in and actually join on the screen, we'll get everyone else's thoughts on that too. So like I said, I'm gonna run through it again. Boom. What's scarier between jealousy, envy, or entitlement? Faith versus hope. Does a man have to make his woman submissive? How does emotions affect decisions? Fellas, how do you handle your woman arguing with a man? And ladies, how do you handle your man arguing with a woman? Oh, I didn't say about this one. Jada Kiss, he talked about the hip hop being the fakest community. What's your thoughts on that? Are you staying in a relationship if you're unhappy? And last, people want you to acknowledge their feelings as real, but won't acknowledge yours as the same. I'm pretty sure everybody has been through a situation like that. But what do y'all want to talk about? Make sure y'all got y'all get rights. I'll give y'all a second with your get rights because don't talk to me sober. Well, you can. But talk to me nonetheless. What y'all thoughts? What y'all want to start with? Pick a number between 1 and 8, 1 and 9. Let me know. Just type it in there, and I'll start off with that topic. I'm sipping on my Woodford. I got whiskey tonight. Woodford Reserve. Let's see. Who's that? Shout outs. What up, Facebook? Let me know who you are. Type something in there. But which one y'all want to talk about? Type a number between 1 and 8. I'll pick that topic. I'll start talking about that. And then when everybody else joins in, it'll probably happen in the next 5 minutes. We'll get into, get into the thick of the conversations. But in the meantime, what we talking about, y'all? And shout out to y'all too. Salute to y'all. So like I said, last week, we actually spoke about judgment versus discernment. And that was a pretty deep conversation because, the Bible tells you, not to judge, right? But it also tells you to use discernment. So a lot of people had it that judgment and discernment was the same. A lot of people didn't know the difference between judgment and discernment. So in that conversation, we kind of broke down the difference between the two. We broke down those different nuances and how it looks when they're judging somebody, what it sounds like when they're judging somebody, how it can't give you the feeling of judgment because everyone feels what they want to feel. Like you can actually just tell somebody something, they feel what they want to feel because they want to feel it. And that's what feelings are. But what it looks like to also use discernment, the walk of discernment. Talked about a lot of different things when it came to that. The one thing I did want to talk about was the difference. Is it worse to be an absent deadbeat or a present one? We didn't get into that. That's not even a topic tonight. I'm going to get into that as well. But what I'm going to do is, since y'all ain't picking a topic, I'm going to pick one for y'all. Let's see. Let's get into Let's get into this. Let's get into how does emotions affect decisions, or how does emotions affect decisions? Does your emotions affect your decisions? If y'all follow the show, you don't hear a lot. You'll see a lot of times like that. Smooth that out. Right. So you'll see a lot of times you'll see when people's emotions take over in conversation. I'm pretty sure you know how to. We all know how to push somebody buttons. We all know how to get that reaction out of somebody that we're looking for, right? And what that is somebody's emotions, right? Take it over when it comes to a conversation. But you ever had something that was just like ironclad? Like, for instance, I'm not sure if y'all follow NFL, if y'all follow sports. However, you have one of the greatest coaches of all time, the most accomplished coach of all time, the most accomplished coach of all time in NFL history of football, right? This isn't based upon that the topic isn't, but I'm just giving an example. And because there's people who doesn't like some of the things that he's done or some of the things that transpired during his career, they may have a stigma against him. So they let that dictate their decision when it came to voting if he was making the Hall of Fame or not. We'll talk about Barry Bonds, the greatest player to ever play the game. Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame. So, and he was the greatest player to ever play the game because people vote from their emotions and saying, hey, well, he was never convicted of proven guilty of using, steroids, of ever cheating. But they're saying that, hey, we feel he cheated, even though he went to trial and was, found innocent. When you're black, you're guilty until proven innocent. Even when you're proven innocent, they still got a stigma that insinuation that you're still guilty. You could never shake somebody's feelings or thoughts of you. So in our walk in life, in our everyday life, how does emotion affect decisions? So look, you got people who may feel a certain way about you. And because of that, like, I've had jobs, right? And y'all ever had a conversation with somebody and because hold on, let me do this. All right. Mortgage, what up? Y'all ever had a conversation with somebody, right? And due to said conversation, where up, my guy?
What's up, my guy?
Yo, tell the people who you are.
This is the mortgage eliminator. We eliminate your 30-year mortgage by invalidating your mortgage contract.
All right. It's popping, my G. So right now we're talking about how much does emotions affect decisions. So mortgage, you've been in court a lot, defending people, arguing for people, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might have seen a lot of emotional decisions being made, whether it's by the judge, by the defendants, by the plaintiffs, by the other lawyer. When it comes to not even just your profession, I was actually going to delve into it myself, but I like to give everybody the floor first. You know how I rock. When it comes to how much does emotions affect decisions? Like, what would you say about that? What's your take on that?
How much would the emotion affect the system itself as we know it?
No, how much does emotions affect one's decision?
Oh, for the general public, that would be a lot.
Damn near 100%.
That would be a lot. That would be, yes, not at least 90 to 95% for the most part.
Right.
So, so generally the public makes 95% of their emotion, money wise, decision wise, on everything emotion.
Right.
There's no logic. 90% of the time, there's no logic in the decision that people make.
Mm-hmm. And that's in a lot of different things. Like,
right.
Look at it like this, y'all. Like, when you spend your money, I like that you said that. When you spend your money, a lot of times you make emotional purchases. Something that
Yeah, money. Oh, I'm glad you had this conversation for real. Cause for real, money is driven by emotions. People have a real hard time breaking with their money when they got to take care of something.
right.
If it's for luxury joints, if it's for TVs, if it's for the non-essential enjoyment or something, they ain't got no problem with it. But they attach I mean the physical aspect of money has an emotional attachment for most people. When money is a tool, that you should not never make any emotional decision when it comes to finance.
People make emotional decisions when it comes to purchasing, of course, property, cars, food,
You shouldn't
clothes.
even do that. You shouldn't even do that.
But the thing is, you shouldn't. I mean, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
However,
right.
we know the true, like, I would say
The true aspect
a
is
good
that they do that.
99% of humans operate off of the flesh,
Yeah, most. Yeah,
right? And people, of course, you gotta have people that's gonna come in and say, "Oh no, I never make emotional decisions. Stop fucking
shit.
lying." And if somebody comes on here and say that, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna call you a liar. I ain't gonna say stop lying. I'm
Yeah,
gonna call
yeah,
you a
yeah,
liar
yeah. 100%,
because we all do.
100%.
We all do, whether we like. What I mean,
I mean, I mean, I mean, I put it
go
like
ahead,
this:
Larry.
we, when you know better, when you understand the true essence of what finances is, you you tend not to. Like if you really study the psychology of money, you wouldn't make decisions like
Well,
that.
no,
So
no,
once
you
you,
still would. It's just that you'll try to be more conscious. I mean, you'll attempt to be more conscious or aware of those times, but you're not always going to be that.
you start getting laser focused. You start getting laser focused about the decisions, the decisions you make and move. Like when you really study it and you really get it down and really understand how the dynamics of the money move, then it's like no, because what you do is you're training your mind. You're training your mind not to even venture your emotion into.
Well, let me ask you a question. Like
Yeah,
I've been, I live in Maryland now, right? And there's been times I'm like,
right.
damn, I want a cheesesteak.
Mm-hmm.
There's been times I've been willing to drive to Philly to go to Max's to see the cheesesteak.
God damn.
Well, the thing is, there's been
You a
times I want.
cheesesteak eating brother.
No. I'm just saying, like, that's an emotional purchase. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
There's been times I'm like, yo, I want a real seafood, like boil, like, or like, I mean, it's been times like I reach out to my brother, like my family, like, yo, let's plan a road trip to, I mean, to Maine or to New England area, Rhode Island or whatever, Cape Cod, and go get the real seafood smorgasbord. Or you can eat like $50, $70. You get all lobster tails and crab, all that shit. Know what I mean, or you can eat.
Right,
It's not the
right,
same as in certain areas. It's like, yo, I want to go to Baltimore just to get a crab cake.
right, right, right.
Know what I mean? So it's like, it's times you're gonna say, yo, I wanna drive somewhere or go somewhere just to get this. Feel me?
Yeah, sometimes it's cool like that. Sometimes it's cool like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's those are emotional purchases because of off the feeling of the flesh. Like it's like, damn, this is what I want right now. Like, I mean, you ever been in like,
right.
yo, it's like, yo, sometimes you be like, yo, you got an urge for something to eat or urge to do something. It's like, yo, I want to shoot pool. I got a pool table. I'm looking at my pool table right there, right in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I could be like, yo, but I want to shoot pool around people. So I may just leave my house to go shoot. I don't do it, but people will
Right.
do that. They'll leave their house to go to a pub or to a lounge to go shoot pool because there's people there and get a drink just to be in an environment of people.
Yeah, right, right.
That's emotional.
Well, that can be looked at two ways in that sense. That can be looked at as I just want to have a social, I just want to have social interaction, not necessarily emotional. When I'm just wanting to be around people and be social.
That's emotional because they want to. That emotion is I want to be around people like that. That's the feeling of wanting to be around somebody, and like so, it's like yo. So if I'm like yo, I don't or like you know what?
Could that could well okay you I can see that, but could that also be a situation of I just want to enjoy, I mean, the environment of camaraderie of people,
Yeah, no, but
not necessarily.
no, that's what it is. But it's still emotional. It's like you ever been in the grocery store and you say I'm
Right,
going here. I just got to go pick up a loaf of bread. That's it. And you wind up spending
right.
$70 fucking $100,
You're right, right.
right? Like yo, my biggest fear, y'all, is the grocery store without a list.
Well, see, you
It
know
gets
what
me every
that
time.
they do scientific. But see, with the grocery store, when you go clothes shopping, when you go to the mall, they do scientific studies on how to how to place things and to entice individuals to buy more than what they really intended to do.
That's Q Williams. How you doing? Right. Well, I mean, like, so Pete, like, all right. So when you go on clothes shop or you're walking through a department store, and you see some, if I'm walking through a department store, I'm walking through a store, I'm like, yo, I'm just going here to get a pair of shoes real quick, and I see something that may look good on my daughter. I'm like, ooh, she love this. Know what I mean? So
Hmm.
that's an emotional purchase. Now, if I buy that, that's an emotional purchase. So it's like, how much does emotions affect decisions? Like I'm
But
not gonna say 100% of the time, maybe not even 90, but like you said, a good 95% of the times, like most people are driven by their emotions. Most
hmm
people, like a very high percentage, and like I said, like even just having this conversation is emotion driven. You know, so it's like
Well, I think it's a little bit of emotion, but it's more
logic
of a
too.
logical
Yes.
ex, explanation to it, because we understand the core texture of what the conversation is surrounding. It's surrounding emotion, but the answers is coming from a logical place.
Yeah, so every topic I have is emotion driven. You know why? Because it's
Right,
something that I feel. Feelings are emotions. It comes from
right,
it's something that's emoted. So it's like yo, I think people will get something out of this. Like so now
right.
the answers we give may come from logic. It's something we're thinking about. It's something we're breaking down, dissecting everything, and then taking down somebody down the path. But it's like think about
And
this: how many people actually walk in logic? Whether it's
not that many.
not that many, it's like we all say men operate out of logic and
And
women
and
out of
and
emotion.
and and,
It's
and
not.
I'm gonna break this down like this, since you brought up the aspect of money and emotion.
Mhm.
The reason why I say, when you understand when you understand the logic and the reasoning behind and the psychology of the money, then it's just like your credit score. When you understand the difference between the credit score versus the credit report, and then what needs to be placed on it, and how to control the report. If you control the report, you control the score.
Right.
So when you understand how to control the report, then now you control the score, which, if you control the score, you control the credit. The credit controls the money.
Right. So I see what you did there. Now you threw that in there. I ain't gonna lie, that was emotional. but but
it was emotionally explained. No, it was logically explained, but emotionally in context.
emotionally brung up. I mean, but I see what you did there. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. So if you was to really, how often y'all in conversations do you catch yourself, or even in conversations, how often in your daily walk do you catch yourself just making an emotional decision, whether it's a purchase, whether it's a something that affects somebody else, like yeah, I I'll put it like this. I've been in jobs in situations to where I'm working and just doing my thing, and then I get a hit like, hey, somebody felt as though that that was uncomfortable about what you said or what you did. I was like, I know damn sure like I'm not saying nothing out of pocket to nobody or doing nothing out of pocket to nobody. What do you mean? But what people will do is people will take how they want to feel about something, and because they want to feel that way, now you're automatically a victim of their feelings. They're gonna make an emotional decision based upon that, and then what they're gonna do is they're gonna now go to authorities. They're gonna report you as if you actually did something to them.
Well, this is the thing.
Hold on. They're gonna say that they did this, they said this. This is how I feel behind it, and now the job is gonna make another decision. The job is gonna make a decision based upon a bottom line. If we don't get rid of this person, now this person is going to decide the third because of their emotions, their feelings, and they're going to make a decision based upon bottom line. The emotion came from the person who decided to feel that way, but they could just have a conversation with you. The job's going to make a decision based upon bottom line, which is also an emotion in the job sense. They're going to get rid of you without even having a conversation with you, like about based upon hey, what happened, the way the world today. So emotions, people make emotional decisions, and it affects yourself and everything and everyone around you.
Right. Well, see, this is the thing. If people if people know that they get in spaces or environments that they get around people, let's say that they may not be comfortable with, or that person says something in conversation, or let's say platforms or whatever, that they don't really rock with. What kills me is people put themselves in environments that they know they're not comfortable in. And my thing is, if you're, I expect kids to do some things like doing that, because kids are still in the process of learning what the dynamics of life is. When you're an adult, if you know that somebody is making you feel uncomfortable, yes, you say something to them about how you feel and all that, and then you try to work it out with the person. But what you also don't do, you don't keep putting yourself in the environment that's already not making you feel comfortable. You don't even place yourself in that environment.
What people do is they take their uncomfort and place the environment around their uncomfort. So now their uncomfort, they got to change the environment.
Well, yes, they can already be uncomfortable, but if let's say if they don't really rock with a person, but they know that. My thing is, why would you even go in a room if you already know you don't really rock with the person?
That's what I'm saying. That's the answer I gave. Like, people put their comfort above the environment, and it's like this environment has to change because I'm uncomfortable. So like people will walk into, you got somebody who don't like cigarettes, who don't like loud music and a lot of noise, who don't like rowdy people. They'll
Yeah,
find
why are you showing up at a club
why at a club, or why are you at a sports bar,
concert?
a concert? Why are you at this environment? If you don't like that. And it's like when you get there,
Right.
now you're looking at everything like, oh, why are they doing this? So why now you're judging everything around you.
And now you're irritated about everything in your mind.
You're judging everything around you. And it's like, yo, why don't you like you'll flip that? Like, yo, be uncomfortable with them with being uncomfortable. Like I mean, like why are you so uncomfortable? Right? Because that's you. That's a you problem. It's not everyone else's problem. So everyone, like a lot of people like to make their problems everyone else's problem instead of realizing that my problems has nothing to do with anybody else. I mean,
Well, sometimes it's not even. But see, let's put it like this too, and that's true. But let's also put it like this. Let's say you see somebody, and right now they're like, well, in this situation, this is how it's going to be in my space, and but you see certain things that's going to be like, yo, like okay, but at some point, if you're having a but they're saying, but in my situation, this is what I expect. But what I say to people is, but if you're having a dialogue, it's an aspect of listening and being able to come to some common ground about the dialogue.
right.
But then you got some people that just get into this space. I don't care about the dialogue. It's just me. And it's like, wait, hold. And then this, wait, what? And I'm like this, wait a minute, where did it just become you if there's a mutual dialogue supposed to be expressed here, then because if it was all about you, you need to be talking to yourself.
So in those situations, and that's exactly what I was getting like. So people see themselves. You'll find a majority of times people only see themselves in situations. Going what up, fam?
Right.
Know what I mean? People only see themselves in situations. So basically, when you're in a conversation with somebody and they keep leading with, "Well, I feel," I leave those conversations. Why? Because we're
Right.
having a conversation. I didn't ask you about what the fuck you feel. I didn't ask you about your feelings. I didn't ask you how do you feel about what I'm saying. We're talking about something here. I don't care for you to tell me how you feel. We're talking about something, and people will hide behind what I feel. I feel because you can't argue someone's feelings. Why? Because they can't. Oh, hold on. So like they can't even argue their own damn
Okay.
feelings, and that's the reason why like they're making emotional decisions because they're going based upon their feelings, based upon rather than what you're actually talking about. So like when people go into that bar and they're not comfortable around people, or when people go into I mean, your household and they're not comfortable doing that. Or when people like it's hanging around people who smoke
Well,
cigarettes and they don't like cigarette smoke, and they say, "Well, I
right.
wasn't comfortable," and it's like, "Well, why did you do it?" And then now it's like they'll say they'll put it on you. Well, I did it for you.
See, this is the thing. See, with the cigarette thing, right? You could easily just move yourself out the environment. Even with a conversation, you can move yourself out the environment. But I think like this: if you have a dialogue, right?
Right.
There's an aspect of, I mean, hearing one another in that dialogue. Now, it doesn't necessarily say that. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to agree all the time with the individual. But what it is going to say is that we're here to communicate how each one of us feel in the dialogue that we're having. Now, are we going to mutually agree? Maybe so, maybe not. Whatever the case may be. So, but the point of it is that the dialogue is so we can communicate about what we think about what we think and how we process what we're saying. Now, sometimes feelings won't come into it, but it comes down to understanding that, because that's what when you have a dialogue. What I get confused about when people say it's just I want you to hear me, but don't dialogue back, and it's like, what? Then why are we even trying to communicate?
Yeah. I mean, look yeah. Like emotional decisions are probably 96% of the time of this of decisions made.
Right.
Miss Mika, what up? What up? How you doing? Salute to you. So, like, how much does emotions affect decisions? I would damn near say 100% of the times, but I know it's not 100% of the time because it's not every single decision that's made is emotional. But
I would only take the 5% off of that.
yeah, I would go. I would actually say about 97% of the time, and it's like because so many people. You could be the most.
I was at least trying to
You
get
could be the
somebody
most.
5% of
You
it.
could be the most business savvy person there is, and there's gonna be times you're gonna make an emotional decision. Like whether it's within your relationship,
Uh,
whether with your marriage, your children, your family. I mean your business, your money, how you spend your money. At some point in time, you're gonna make an emotional decision. You could be driving and make an emotional decision. Somebody could give you the middle finger, you get a snap because you know what I mean you was upset all day. And you make an
right.
emotional decision to try to cut them off. Like those are emotional decisions. So like I know people who like and we've heard people on here that will come on here right now and say, I've never done that a day in my life.
I'm glad to say. I guess the older I get, the less the emotion becomes important and important. Like I don't like I'm passionate about something. I mean, there's a difference between passion and emotion. Between being passionate about believing in something or believing in a conversation that I'm having versus me being emotional. Because I could easily somebody could get mad at me, and depending on that person, if I don't care about you, you could literally say what you want to say and be like, okay, you done? All right.
Yeah,
All right, have a good one.
I can't sit here and say I can't sit here and say that the older I get, anything like the older I get doesn't mean I'm not going to make an emotional decision. Like it's
No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. I'm
I'm not saying
saying
that's what you're saying. What I'm saying
right,
is that to be honest, to be transparent, it's like the more the wiser I get, the more mature I get. I mean, no one's 100% mature. Nobody is. Nobody,
right,
not a single person walking this earth is 100% mature. So the more mature I get, the more I understand that I have to better navigate this situation. I can't navigate the
right,
situation the way I did before. So it's like if this happened, and if I made that emotional decision, I will attempt not to do that again. But it may just happen. We had a conversation on the show, and y'all was on here with what up, Flousy. We had a
Hey
conversation. We
y'all.
all saw that when sad person came on here and started
what's
talking
up,
shit,
Curly?
and I lashed out, and it's like because that was
Oh
emotional.
wow.
So like, so
Oh wow.
yeah. So
What
the
did
thing
I
is,
just join?
yeah, some bullshit. Now, so bottom line is like it's like we all get to points where we make emotional decisions. It's like you're never too grown or too old to make an emotional decision. Why? Because it's gonna happen in your life. And like I said, anyone who ever comes on here and ever says, I never in my life made or will make an emotional decision. Nah, I mean, Flossie, what up, Flossie?
Hey y'all. Good
got hit
evening.
I got hit up by.
Huh?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, hey y'all. I'm Flossie So Bossy. I'm from the borough that's thorough. Fuck all the other boroughs. And I'm from the nice part, the bueno part. Don't y'all even say a word. Don't nobody say nothing. Okay? Shout out to Mako. She on the live. We from the nice part. We from the Bronx Zoo, that area. You know what I'm saying?
And they got the curly
Curly suit.
the curly hairdressing spots
So,
too.
Listen, it's Mimi bumping curl over here. Don't play.
we're talking about right now, how much does emotions affect decisions?
I like that subject. I do. Let me
Opinion.
share the live. Because Tia said,
with at least
Tia said she wanna get on the live. I think Wit said she wanna get on here.
I just wanna say it's not done yet, but your boy got hit up by a national show. It isn't done yet. So Flossie, I might need you to do
we gotta see Mortgage on Nickelodeon. I'm talking about now.
Nickelodeon, that's crazy.
Does that channel still exist?
I don't know. But when I get the final thing, it came out the blue today. So when I get the final thing, then I'll announce who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait till it happens.
Shout out to you.
Celebrate when it happens. But right now, Flossie.
Yeah.
How much does emotions affect decisions?
Oh, y'all asking me that?
Yes, indeed. and then let's get into
it. Emotions definitely affect decisions. I would say we're gonna do percentage wise, probably 99.9%. Because you gotta understand that we are emotional people. So when people say, "Oh, I don't have emotions," I don't operate out of an emotional aspect, and it's like you fronting. Yeah. Even when we buy something, you know how many times I went in Target and I said, "Yeah, I'm only."
Your Morgan, what I say, my bad.
Like I've gone in Target or Target, as they like to say, and this is before we had to, boycott them. I would be like, "Oh, I'm only going in there. I'm only going to spend $40," and I get to the register and it's like $176.97, and I'm like, "What the fuck happened? What? I didn't even." Emotional, even when I took a course for like market. It was called like Miko said Target. It was called like I think don't quote me, but it was called like marketing psychology, something like that. Right. And when you look at commercials, everything is so much based off of right? Everything. When they market to us, they know exactly how to get us because they're like, "Oh, children love to see the golden arches." As diabolical as McDonald's is, McDonald's and Santa Claus are the top two most recognized
symbols.
Symbols. Thank you.
Well, y'all know what McDonald's, the premise of McDonald's.
Sharpton. I just got on here. Don't start your shit.
My bad.
Interrupting me. Write it down and come after. Because you're going to make me forget my thought. Because I'm going to be like, "Oh, you know what?" You know what I'm saying? But no. You out, Sharpton. I want you to write it down, though. You see how I got the pad over here? This is what I'm doing for the show from now on. I'm going to write that shit down, and I'm going to let everybody go. And then I'm going to go back to the bullet points like, "Oh, you said this, that, and the third. Let me address that." All right, so bad.
Target. What? Fuck Target.
Okay, well, Mako, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of didn't like what they did when it came
she don't care
to.
about those issues. That doesn't affect her.
Okay. I don't tell humans what to do, right? But I'm telling you, I'm kind of good on them for right now. They got to do better. And you can't make them do better unless you. Time a business is affected economically, when you impact them, when there's economical impact, that's when they move and shift and pivot. So sometimes, right? So sometimes Mako and others, sometimes you got to hit them where the pockets are, and then they kind of pivot and say, "Oh, we see where we did wrong there." Yeah, I bet you do, because your pockets is hurting.
They just see that the money is not the same.
Yeah, your pockets is hurting a little bit now. So
they said they had it. They put inclusion in it. Yeah, they want to.
So, like I said, everything is done off of emotion, right? When you want to fight, that's emotion driven. When you want to pray, even as far as praying, your emotions is in that prayer. How intentional you're, following through with the prayer. I'm not going to get too deep on that, but yeah, emotions drive everything, even in all of your relationships, not just intimate, but friendships. Misunderstandings happen based off of emotions and feelings. I think I said it to the host one time that we're supposed to use our feelings, but I think we misuse them too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you should misuse your feelings in a way where you create negative, or I won't say negative, but you create narratives, and then you drive off of the narrative that you've created, but you didn't even check with the parties that's included with your narrative and say, well, I felt this way, but is that what really happened? Let me talk to you about that. And what you would have thought, the other person wasn't even on that type of time. They'll say to you, well, yo, that's not even what I meant. That wasn't my intent, but I guess it impacted you this way. But let's talk about it. And that's where people fall short at. You know what I'm saying? We all have fallen short. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've fallen short. I'm sure the host has, Morgan has. Sometimes you got to get up out of your feelings and say, okay, I know I'm thinking this way, but that might not even be the case. But my emotion is driving me to think that this is it, and that's the tell all be all. But that's not the end of the road.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to misquote the host, but he said.
Also, like, it's not even, sometimes not even, that's not what I meant. Sometimes not even, that's not even what I said. People will repeat what
look at you.
Not to misquote the host. Not to misquote the host.
I'm not listen. You keep shopping there because you don't care.
Not the chocolate chip cookies, Mako.
We got an emotional. We got emotional response.
Mako, I know you know how to cook. You don't need their chocolate chip cookies. I know you could cook the chocolate chip cookies.
She still shops there. She don't care about that.
We got emotional responses.
Yeah. It gets crazy.
Well, I don't want to misquote the host, but earlier the host said, I'm not here to hear your emotions. I don't care.
I'm not here to hear you.
What's I talking about?
40 likes. I can't see you. I can't see it.
Thank you. Hello there.
I know the voice though. So the 40 life.
Hey, look at Lori.
Hello,
hello there, y'all. 40 life. We from Baltimore. What's up? What we doing?
What
we doing? What we doing?
Look, right now we're talking about how much does emotions affect decisions? How much does your emotions affect your decisions?
A lot. Because, well, not me particularly, because I have learned to control my emotions, because if you don't, they're going to control you. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Oh, wait a minute. Where my, okay.
But, see,
you got the drink?
Everybody making emotional decisions right now. Since I shopped there and sold a lot of black folks and they want to say yes.
No, we're making logical decisions.
I don't care about those black people. I remember when T.I. said, hey, black people, they treated me wrong in Gucci. We're gonna boycott Gucci for a day or for a week. Don't shop there. I'm like, why boycott them for a week? Why not boycott them for life? Why?
Forever.
Because the reason why is because they wanted to go back and still buy some motherfucking Gucci. So the thing is, when you realize when you get done wrong, like I'm pretty sure, like if you get done wrong by somebody in life, and it's like, yo, you may not go back to them. So why go back to a company who don't give a fuck about you? Like
company that's making billions, cajillions of dollars.
Racism.
So Target throughout the decades of their existence, since they switched from Target used to be what? It wasn't Walmart, but was it Walmart? No, Walmart is now. Target was once, I forgot what it was.
I don't know what Target was.
They had the same, I forgot what they were called before. I'm gonna think.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna come up and I'm gonna get it. But even since for decades ago, Target has been the same. And they always stood on the same side. And they always showed us who the fuck they was. But guess what? Y'all go buy food from Target. You're bad. Y'all go buy shit from Target. I mean, listen. The thing is, y'all lean on Target for so much shit. And it's like, oh, Target's my lifesaver. It's like, but Target tells you every day, I don't give a fuck. Like, imagine coming home, lady, see your man or a fella see a woman, and it's like, yo, as soon as you come home, it's like,
so I disagree.
Come on, Tia, come with it.
I disagree. I would rather pay more money and go to Target than to go to Walmart. Again, that might just be out here, but for real, even the other day in a snowstorm, we went to Target. Target parking lot was clean. Target had all the food we need. Target had all the things we needed. We skipped over to Walmart, man. That parking lot was chaos.
I get it because Walmart is ghetto. You know,
it was so
the
ghetto.
customers are different. You know, the customers show up at Walmart with the bonnets and the dirty pajamas. Target, you know,
the parking lot wasn't even shoveled. They didn't even.
Hey,
they didn't even attempt.
That's emotional. So look, I'll tell you this.
Okay.
So
that's called cleanliness in the food department. That's the food department. That's called health. Health, my brother. That's more than emotion.
Listen,
that's more than
what is Target known for? What is Target's main purpose?
I don't know, but they be clean, they be stocked in the parking lot.
They started to actually turn into Amazon.
Oh, I don't know what Target started out selling, but I do know it's
they closed.
Same thing as Circuit City. Electronics.
They started.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
They started selling. First, they started selling electronics and clothes.
Electronics and clothes. Target is food until maybe 7-8 years ago.
Right.
Okay. You're buying food from electronic and clothing.
Well, no. Target is more now like an Amazon now, where they got everything.
Everything.
Listen, are you buying food from Amazon?
You know, that's his point.
Yes. Amazon said yes.
Are you buying steak from Amazon, my G? Hey, yo, I feel let me go to Target.
Oh, hey, Mike Larry. There goes Mike Larry. Hey, Mike Larry.
So who said,
wait a minute.
Yo, I want some chicken palm. I'm going to Amazon right quick.
Well, wait a minute. I'm gonna be transparent.
You talk to me nicely, right? So I'm like, yo, hold up. So my thing is, I'm not saying that, yo. I need to, I'm trying to make my kids some food real fast, so I gotta go to Target to get myself a nice cut of steak. Know what I mean?
Wait.
Like,
but I'm gonna throw myself under the bus with this one. Remember about a month ago, what was about 2 months ago when I had that call and I had hollered at you. You was like, well, what you taking for the cough? And I told y'all said we gonna holler at you when we get off this line. Because
Yeah,
I
you were doing
said
some diabolical
clam chowder in the can. Remember?
Yeah, clam chowder in the can is kind of wild. Yeah, you saying, oh no, we're not subscribing to that.
Listen,
Clam chowder. You know how long that clam chowder?
Making emotional decisions is all affected in the things that you do on the regular basis. You make emotional purchases. You make emotional decisions when it comes to where you want your kids to go to school. You make emotional decisions upon what you want to wear. You make emotional decisions upon, like, listen, what bills you gonna pay? I ain't paying my I ain't gonna pay this bill.
Got a point.
Because shit.
No, that's a dollar for you.
Correct.
Keep it funky.
I'm gonna pay my insurance. I'm gonna pay my insurance, but I'm not gonna pay. They be all right.
Fuck insurance. That shit ain't doing shit for me. I'm gonna pay my fucking
bill. In Maryland, you don't pay that insurance. That stuff starts snowballing. No. We gonna pay that.
I'm paying my liquor bill.
It does.
Insurance bill. All right.
You say what bill? Wait, which bill?
Right, motherfucking now.
Wait, what bill?
My liquor bill.
Yeah, as we all swindle, like.
Listen, my liquor bill came in at $450 this month. God damn, that's more.
Oh my God.
More than my electric bill. I'm watching my bottle right now.
Yeah, do not egg him on, yo.
I encourage it.
Do I pay my
life be life, and I need a
life be life, and
something, cell phone, or do I have a drink?
And with the snow, when it's snow outside, we need alcohol a little bit. We do need that.
You'll be drinking with me. Well.
Oh my God! It gets a little.
Okay, look, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment.
Ooh, what's the other subject? Look.
So T, I'm gonna give you the first time. Since you're the first time on the show and on the actual, I'm gonna give you the top pick. Okay, so I have what's scarier between jealousy, envy, or entitlement. I have faith versus hope. I have, does a man have to make his woman submit? I have, fellas, how do you handle your woman arguing with a man? And ladies, how do you handle your man arguing with a woman?
You gotta give me one. Give me one to answer.
No. I want you to pick.
You gotta pick a topic.
You gotta give me one. Which one you want me to answer?
In a relationship where you're unhappy. And the last one is, people want you to acknowledge their feelings is real, but won't acknowledge yours is the same. Which one do you like? Want me to repeat them again?
I want you to pick one for me. Go ahead.
No, you knew. You knew. You gotta pick one.
Or should I just give her a quick initiation?
Give me one. Give me one.
I mean, we could do the initiation.
Give me one.
She's fun like that, you know. We could do initiation.
Okay.
So do you want to pick the topic? Do you want initiation? Which one you want? Hey, buddy,
initiation. Let's do it. We wilding out. We got our little drink. Let's go.
Okay. Hold up. Shout out to everybody on here for the first time and make it a little Roddy right now. With that butterfly belly, baby girl.
We gotta get Mike Larry too. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta hold my wheelchair now. Hold on.
So,
my wheelchair. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. What happened to yourself? Powerful niggatry at work.
Okay, so look, this is what initiation is. I haven't done this in a while, but I haven't done this really since it's been a while. So
okay,
what this is everybody. You're gonna get 5 quick fire questions, and you gotta answer it. All right.
Okay. Let's go.
You got
to be anything.
We'll go with some of the old faithfuls, and I'm gonna give them a chance to ask them too. All right, and you gotta answer quick. If you don't answer within 3 seconds, you gotta take a shot. and then you still got to answer the damn question, okay?
Okay.
So
Why are we doing this?
I wasn't into the topic. I don't really have the quick questions, but
Go ahead.
let's see. Where my man Targaryen at? What would he ask? Targaryen always asks one question. His favorite question to ask on initiation was spit or swallow.
Spit.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
I said spit.
Nope.
You didn't even give me 3 seconds. I said spit.
No, she answered.
It was
No,
not.
you.
Jeopardy.
No, you just want somebody to take a shot. She definitely answered.
I did answer though.
Hey, powerful nigga, Dre.
Yeah, that's the quickest. Yo, that's the quickest I ever seen. Yo, she didn't even get 1 second. You was like,
That wasn't right. That wasn't right.
She said, how long it took. When I said that, Flossie face went like this in slow motion.
I didn't know in slow motion. I just forgot that that's one of those spitfire questions. Yeah, you get. Go ahead.
Answer though.
Yeah, she said
She
spit.
did answer after the 3 seconds.
she did.
No, you right now.
No, you gotta take a shot too. Now you gotta take a shot too.
Right?
I did
a shot.
She did say, y'all get you slugged.
I did took a shot. I took the
All right, what's the next question? Let's go. Let's keep them rolling. What's the next
Y'all
one?
get you slugged over. He talking about
All right, so
He's terrible.
Right.
He's terrible.
next question.
Just be ready, because he's cheating. He's cheating, yo. He's cheating.
Hey,
y'all get them slugged over. That's why.
next question. Have you ever left a man for being too small?
Yes.
Damn.
I knew that answer.
He gotta go.
I almost answered
Damn.
her like,
She ain't even pausing that. She said, yup.
What
Damn.
matters more, love or sex?
I can't hear you. What you say?
What matters more, love or sex?
Love.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
Next question.
ooh.
Get one ready. Get one ready.
Going in Target.
I'm gonna let you
Have you ever gone in? Would you go in Target and put on red shirts with your lover and act like you work there, and then when people ask you a question, be like, "Fuck you."
That's
Look how fast I came up with the question, though.
Set me up like this. Set me up, ain't that a bitch?
Barry and Barry.
Do it.
Huh? Hello?
2 seconds is up. Take a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
All right. You have,
Okay.
You have a snatch and run?
Me? No.
Not me.
Damn, you ain't me.
No, we did. We know.
No.
Damn, you ain't me.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a risky one. IT, ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Has a nigga ever made you tap out?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Good question, good answer.
Yes.
Mortgage, you got the last one, Mortgage. Make it good.
Yeah, Mortgage. Make it good.
All right. Would you date a dude in a wheelchair?
No. No, I'm not mature enough. I am not mature enough. I
hate him.
Motherfucker.
You don't see him. He plays a lot, but Morgan is in a wheelchair. This thing gonna say, "Would you date a nigga in a wheelchair?"
No. I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm not mature enough.
Asshole. Okay.
I'm not mature enough.
Mortgage.
No.
Mortgage, pick the next time, man. So we got
I love it, T. You did great. You did great. Let's give T a round of applause. Yes.
Matter of fact, everybody give her a round. Everybody take a shot for her. Even you, Mortgage.
No, Mortgage, you gotta take a shot. You gotta take a shot for that question.
Yes,
you deserve you taking a shot. because you played with that one.
He doesn't take a shot. Matter of fact, Morgan, you gotta come on camera for that one. Take this shot.
Oh man! All right,
You played with that.
You got me in the corner. I can't.
No discrimination.
You know that corner camera. I'm up in the corner. I can't.
I'm sorry. I'm not recording. I'm sorry.
No, I'm thick skin. I'm thick skin.
Baby.
Thank you, because I would no.
So mortgage. Mortgage. All right. So
All right.
what's scary between
What question are we at? We have question 4.
Huh?
We had
Let's go
question
over
4.
the
You said
topic.
that's 5 questions.
That you say what?
You said I got 5 questions. Are we at question 4?
No, we asked you 6.
No. You said I'm only in the hot seat for 5 questions.
Yeah, we asked you 6 questions.
Oh.
We cheated with the last
Okay,
one.
no. Okay, 6 questions. This is your last question because I'm done.
Oh, you want another one?
Let's go over the topic. You want another one?
One more will do.
Smoke host. Look, she wants the smoke host.
She wants another one.
Go ahead and ask her.
Are you opposed to sex on the first date?
No.
Absolutely not. No, I'm like,
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm trying to answer for you. I'm sorry, boo.
Let's get it. Shout out to T, y'all. I mean, that's the homie right there. Let's get it, y'all.
Let's get it. I'm done. I'm done with your questions, though.
Topic now. We're doing a topic.
Listen, normally, on my birthday, I normally have people ask me the quick fire question. My birthday always fell on the show for the past 4 years. I don't know how it happened that way.
Shout out to Sagittarius.
I don't really follow signs, but yes, December.
Yes, you're a Sagittarius.
Shout out to December babies. Shout out to December babies.
The December
Shout out to all Scorpios.
Hey!
Shout out to the Scorpios. Yay!
So
Morgan, you gotta pick the next topic.
I'm gonna go through the topics, Morgan. You pick it in the floor, so you got the last one, all right? So look,
Okay.
what's scarier between jealousy, envy, or entitlement? Faith versus hope. Does a man have to make his woman submit? That's submissive. We read that one. To the fellas, how do you handle your woman arguing with a man? And ladies, how do you handle your man arguing with a woman?
Oh, wow.
Jada
Did we do
said
faith
hip-hop is the
versus
fakest
hope?
community. What's your thoughts on Jada saying hip hop is the fakest community? And last, are you
Ooh.
staying in a relationship where you're unhappy? Let's get it. No,
Ooh.
I'm saying when you're unhappy. When you're unhappy. Which one you want, Morgan?
Ooh.
Do men have to make their woman submit?
Who's gonna pick that one? Let's get it.
Of course he would. Of course.
All right, so
Of course. I knew he was gonna pick that one too.
I knew that was.
What do you mean?
We know your choosing style.
So
Go ahead.
do men have to make their woman submissive? Go ahead, Morgan. Set it off.
A real man don't have to make his woman submit. She gonna submit as long as he puts her in a comfortable environment and a comfortable space. She gonna already do that on her own, because if he makes sure she good, then she gonna do it willingly already.
Okay.
That's short and sweet. That's a first for him.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay.
I've
bro.
Appreciate that. He made it short and simple. You know.
I've never
Okay.
heard Morgan answer something in under 149 seconds.
No, it's Tia. Tia got the energy. Tia's making him keep it short and sweet. Okay.
He definitely looking at Tia screen. He like this.
Baby.
He like, yeah.
Oh God.
So go ahead, Tia.
You don't want to look at me because I'm not submissive at all. But I mean, okay.
I just made that for the statement, though.
You are submissive, Tia, but I'm gonna mind my business. Go ahead, answer the question, Tia.
I'm on mine too, but go ahead, Tia.
Anybody submissive for the right person.
Let Tia answer. Go ahead, Tia. Go ahead.
No, don't put me on spot and say answer that for the right person. You not do that.
So
No, I think you
he
can.
have to make his woman submissive.
No,
Make her. Okay.
he does not have to make it. He has to make her feel comfortable.
Right.
So no.
You got to put her in a comfortable. He has to put. My bad.
David must get ribs. I like where you're going with that, Tia. Go ahead, Tia. Yeah, 40 life.
I said enough. I said enough.
That's because, you know, it's people in the comments, you know, saying, I got you.
I'm not going to go further.
Hold on.
I mean,
oh, wow.
That's it. But it was another question you asked and I was like, I can't remember. What was all the questions you asked?
I'll go back to it in a second. Let's finish this, and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask him again. All right. So
we got you, Tia. We got you.
We got you. So does a man have to make his woman submissive? Go ahead, Flossie.
Never. And I never use never, but I use it twice right now. He never has to make a woman submit. The thing about men is we love safety, we love strategy, we love provision. The right women. Let me stick to that. So if you are providing even 2 out of the 3, I'm submissive. Like, I'm out here, I'm like, hey, shaking that ass, like, I'm submissive. Because if I'm comfortable, I'm not even gonna lie. It's up and it's stuck. I'm not even gonna lie. As soon as I feel safe with you, and okay, safety looks different. I said this several times on the show. It looks different for every woman. But let's say for me, for instance, I can laugh with you. I can talk to you about anything. I can be vulnerable. I can do all of that. I've already submitted. You have to ask me. You gotta ask me to submit is a problem. Okay. You shouldn't even have to ask me to submit. You should already know that I've submitted and I'm being submissive. Now, if I'm being on my bully, as some would say.
Who, you? Nah.
Right. Who, me? I would never be a bully. Look at you laughing. You know, if I gotta be on my bully, then I'm not in a safe space in my mind. You know what I'm saying? But then if we talk about it, it's like, oh, okay, I was safe. I misconstrued that. I'm not an asshole. You know, it's a time for a woman to be submissive, and it's a time for her to be on some Jill Scott shit. And what I mean by that is, if you ever watched an interview with Jill Scott, she said, the moment I know that you're a weak man, I'm going to eat you. And that's going to happen. I'm going to eat you. And I don't mean that in a sexual way. I'm going to devour you because you're giving me this to walk all over you. And I ain't gonna lie, I love when a nigga put me in check. A man, let me not say a nigga. I love when a man put me in check. That's the sexiest shit ever. I'm like, oh shit, he just told me to sit the fuck down and shut up. And I gotta do it.
But not too much.
Not too much. You know, because we get a little crazy.
Let's be clear.
Not too much.
Down, so I have to take all of you. So I'm a United States Police girl working trying to turn it down so I can take all of y'all to court. Is that about the census or the city of Philadelphia?
Thank you.
Yo.
Somebody got hit mute.
Go ahead.
So a lot of women say that, oh, I love when the man put me in check and then tell me to sit the fuck down. And as soon as they sit the fuck down, who the fuck do you think you
are we talking about? Love? We've been married over 20 years. Let me get in the conversation. Go ahead.
Who said that?
That's more.
Go ahead. We've been married over 20 years. Go ahead. What they want to say? Go ahead. We've been married over 20 years.
It is.
That's mortgage background. Okay. What's your name, baby girl?
Over.
The host would
over because of my faithfulness. Now, what you wanted to say? We've been married over 20 years because of my faithfulness.
Okay. So what I'm gonna ask you is this: since you want to cut me off, okay, I'm gonna ask you this: does a man have to make his woman submissive?
Like a who?
Does a man have to? You heard what I said. Does a man have to make his woman submissive?
Submissive? What do you mean by that?
Girl, you know what submissive means. I mean, I don't know.
No, what do you mean by it? What is submissive?
Does a man have
What
to?
is it?
Hold on. You jumped in here with the energy in the background.
Right.
So that means
Because I'm hearing it like every night. I'm trying to see what
you heard what I asked.
submissive.
You jumped in there, like you know. So you know.
Okay, so if
hold on.
No, wait. I'm on they got me in the corner. I can't. They got me in the corner. I can't. They got me blocked.
You gotta wait a minute.
Oh,
You gotta shut it down for a second.
okay, shut it down.
Does a man
What's going on with her? You was freaking weird.
You just shut the door.
Yo,
Let me holler at you. Yo, listen.
I can tell that her answer is yes. I can tell her answer is yes. She doesn't know what submissive is. What do you about submit?
You said, let me shut the door.
I gotta kiss feet? No. You gotta do what they call shut, what they call the fuck up sometimes, and then listen to what's being said. Like, hot damn, people are.
So hold on. Because she came in with the.
So let me No. Hold on. I can't cut it off because it was in the corner, right? But I gotta holler at you. Remember I had told you behind the scenes.
No, we know, Morgan.
My bad. I got you. What I'm saying is, to anyone listening, listen.
Well, take him off there and start over.
God damn.
My bad. She left out.
Let her answer. I want to hear what she has to say.
No. She left out.
Let her answer.
No, she left out.
Mike Larry put it on me.
It's so many weak strong people in the world. Like, I mean, like, goddamn, that's an emotional.
Let me put you back on. Let me help you get back on track, host, because you said a lot of women say that we want to be put in check, and no, I agree with you. A lot of us say that and we don't want it, but I really mean it. I know Tia really mean it. It's actually very sexy, right? I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, oh, if a man can put me in check, first of all, I'm a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a lot at times. So if somebody, if a man,
Morgan, y'all
get on my nerves. Cause Tia, don't. All the pins.
Yeah, we did.
I'm like laughing.
Morgan, did she not curse us out, Morgan?
Yeah. Sure enough.
Just respect the fact that I'm admitting it. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a lot. So if a man can be like, yo, you gotta chill, go ahead and sit your ass down. I'm like,
I say this.
Okay.
So ladies, if your man has to make you submissive, you probably ain't worth being with. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If I have to make you submissive, I'm not making you do shit.
No, she's like,
I'm not making you do shit. Like, you don't have to make me lead you. You don't have to You don't have to make me be a man for you. You don't have to make me, do the shit that I'm gonna do. You don't have to make me provide for you.
Correct.
I'm gonna do that already. So why I gotta make you do what you're supposed to do for me? Like, no,
he won't.
If I gotta make you submit, if you're gonna come out your face and just have an attitude with me for like, shit, I ain't gonna go there.
right.
No, I will say that. A person that you want to submit for, you will, because you already know.
Correct. You know the vibe.
This isn't an if else type of situation.
Yeah, women are going to
do situation. Be you, I'm gonna be me. Now, if you see that your man isn't a leader, if you see that he isn't a leader, if you see that he isn't a provider, then yes, you draw back. Take yourself away from the situation, but you don't start out saying, I need to see this from you first. before I become who I am going to be to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a dead end situation, because if you said I'm not gonna provide for you until I see that you, or I'm not gonna protect you, I'm not gonna provide any of these things for you until I see that this from you, then you're gonna have a problem with him. And so I have a problem with that type of nigga too. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is like, you have to go into relationships. This is why, Flossie, we talked about this. We talk about the problem with relationships is that people don't go into it with true intentions of being in a relationship. So many people get into,
and people don't really communicate.
I gotta see something from them first before I can do or be who I'm going to be to them. And it's like,
and be my genuine self. Yes.
And that means you're not even being genuine.
Yeah.
You're being fake.
Well, people don't. A lot of times, people don't even know how to communicate on what their true intentions is, and then their actions don't always follow with it either.
I take you.
So that's the thing.
I take you one further. People don't know how to be in relationships, and that's bottom line. First off, the hierarchy of it is people don't know how to love themselves first before they love somebody else. People don't know how to give of themselves, and they don't know how to serve of somebody else before being served of themselves. So a lot of things take precedence here, because Amethyst, so many people want to be given to before they give to you. It's like, if you do, how does the song go? If you do for, I wish I could dance right now, but I can't. My rib hurt. If you do for me, I will do for you. If I do for me, I will do for you.
Yeah.
Man, you took it way back. That was.
I'm old school, baby. I'm old school. I mean, my thing is, and I talked about this before.
It might be something.
I talked about it before. When I get into relationships or when I deal with somebody, I'm going to do because I'm going to do. It doesn't take you to be. It doesn't take you to see what. You don't have to show me nothing. But when you do show me something, I'm gonna move off of that too. Like, when you show me that you ain't worth me doing for you, I don't feel played. I just like, you just deserve it for who the fuck I am. And
right.
And now it's up to me if I'm gonna play you from there, or if I'm gonna play the game, like, or if I'm gonna be out. The thing is like, people have such an ego that it's like, oh, I feel played because I was doing this and that and there for a person. It's like, you're supposed to do that. You know, you don't get in a relationship with somebody to be served. You get into a relationship to serve. But
I feel like if anybody says that, then their true intention was never to do for the person anyway.
How many people get on here and say that though?
Right.
A lot.
Right. But that's the real fact of the situation. Because if you're going to say that, soon as you get on, then you never had no real true intention. So you was looking to play anyway.
So that
I think the equally yoked type situation, if both coming in it the intention served, then we're both being served. No, it's simple math.
You're breaking up.
You're
breaking up.
No, you can.
Are you in the Bronx right now? My bad.
Wow.
Everybody else can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else can hear me but you.
Don't do her like that. Yes. Okay.
No, Amethyst, we're talking about.
What up, Mike Larry?
Hi, Mike Larry. Amethyst asked what we're talking about right now, so I'll let the host say what we're talking about right now, and then I'm gonna go into my little spiel real quick.
Does a man have to make his woman submissive? Does he have to make his woman submissive? Go ahead, Flossie.
So my thing is, with all jokes aside and things like that, if we're being authentic and we want to just be who we are and we want to just serve and just take care of the other person, then the other party doesn't have to worry about. Yeah. And if people get that concept together, relationships will thrive, not survive. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so stop being
Wow.
worried about what this person can do for me. I'm just hearing you. If I'm being attentive and you're talking about your goals and what's going on and what you want to do and what is it that your month to month, your 30, 60, 90 looks like, I'm like, oh, okay, I heard that. I'm going to find a way to contribute to that, right? Because I want to do it.
Right.
You're being served and vice versa. You know, we're sharing what each other's goals are. And then if we're fully aligned with that, it's going to be so easy. But a lot of people are so looking to, oh, what can this person do for me? Or, and I'm not saying we all heard the song, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's like,
that was the female anthem back in the day.
right.
Maybe
Mortgage.
it was.
But yeah, right, right. You know what I'm saying? But I get it to a certain extent. If I'm pouring into you, don't not give me nothing. Now that's a problem.
Right.
Right? Because I'm doing all this pouring. Now my pitcher is empty and you looking at me like, yo, I ran out of the Kool-Aid packets. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm looking at them like
No more red.
I go back to the Kool-Aid package. Oh my God.
You're not even gonna try. You're not gonna get the Kool-Aid packets, the sugar, nothing. And I'm being so funny right now.
No red. So the 40 lives.
But help me out.
Oh, my bad.
She said the Kool-Aid
So
package.
the 40 lives. So like, so when it comes to be like, has somebody ever had to show you something before you did something for them, or vice versa?
Me particularly, no. I'm a very giving person. I'm a very loving person. So no, you do not have to do that. But if I ever see that you're not reciprocating, yes, it's done.
That makes sense. I mean that's a drawback because of what you're doing. That makes sense. Like, listen, I've been in situations as to where it's like I'm already listen. I'm already blind to what the fuck you doing anyway. If I'm gonna deal with you, I'm already blind to what the fuck you doing. So I get some points like, hold up, she ain't picked my drawers out this Wednesday. I just gave her all the dick. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad. I'm
sorry, I wasn't ready for that. Okay.
My bad.
I just reciprocate.
Shame on the host. No.
I just reciprocate.
It's like
Can he get a busted out this week?
Morgan's supposed to be a mustard. Come on, man.
Morgan's not helping you out with that one.
Morgan's let the laughs. He knows what I'm talking about. But like, no, but the thing is, like, if like I'm already gonna go into a situation like I'm gonna fuck what you doing. Like, I'm already gonna do, like, because it's just natural, it's innate. I don't need you to do for me to be who I am. Like, I don't feel played because I'm doing what I'm gonna naturally do.
No, but you
My thing
should.
is like, oh, people like, yo, you doing this, you doing that, and third. I'm like, yo, and nigga, like, they're like, yo, you being a sucker. I'm like, yo, you get the fuck out my face, nigga. Like, ask my niggas, get the fuck out my face. That's who I am. So like, I'm gonna do that. Like, if they ain't doing what they gotta do, when I leave them, guess what the fuck is gonna happen? They're gonna feel that shit later. Go to that next nigga who gonna like he gonna do what the fuck he wanna do for a short period of time. Go ahead. But guess who calling who phone? My shit don't go both ways. My shit rings one way after I leave you. One way. Now, I mean, bottom line, like, I'm comfortable and great being who I am because why? Fuck you afterwards. Like, you know what I mean? And I won't fuck you afterwards. Bottom line, so you business. You got me while I got you.
Oh, God.
When I ain't got you, you ain't got me. So, hey, yo, bye.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. So that's just what it is. So, like, I'm going to do what I got to do because that's just who I am. You ain't getting over on me. You getting over on yourself.
Where you from?
Bottom line. So, Morgan, go ahead, Morgan. What you guys
No, Tia asked you a question. Tia, you asked a question?
Who, me?
Yes.
What'd you say, Tia? Nigga, go ahead, Mortgage. What'd you say, Tia?
I'm from Philly. Philly.
Philly.
Yeah.
Hey, on the playgrounds where he spent most of his days.
Yeah.
Okay.
You in North?
But yeah, to answer your question, no, I am a giver. I do, but I'm not gonna overgive. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You over when they show that they give when you give when you understand you gotta give
You sound like a
time
Pac-Man game right
to
now.
that.
You sound like a Pac-Man game right now. It's just break it up. Back.
Not a Pac-Man
That's
game.
very fair.
That's what it
No,
sounds like.
yeah.
I'm not sure if that's on my side. I think it may be on
No,
mine.
you gotta give time and invest that time and understand that you gotta really understand who you in front of and understand that person.
Right.
And
Yeah.
see, people are not doing that. People always talking about they want the
How old are you,
service.
Morgan?
Huh?
How old are you?
67.
55.
Okay. So you gotta understand too that this generation that we in is different. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I know. They don't understand that.
Yeah. They different.
They don't understand what it is. They want it's just surface level,
Right.
and that's all. And people don't know that you gotta get a time frame in it. You really gotta know who you in front of and what makes that person the person they are. But
Right.
that takes time. That's like anything else. You gotta invest the time. It's like wine. You gotta work it out over time and really know. But people don't want to put that time in. It's like, oh my God, I ain't got that much time. Well, this is why you falling short and don't really understand shit.
So real quick, Morgan, because your wife just came in and she
Right.
said I've been married for 20 years. So what do you know for the last 20 years?
Well, the fact is that I mean, when people,
They got told by that.
it always evolves. I mean, and
Tell me
things.
about it, because I don't know about 20 years. So tell me about it.
20 years is like communication. You gotta always know, being able to, compromise and whatnot like that.
Mortgage. Sometimes it ain't always that. We always say like
What when you say that, which part? The compromise part?
Compromise and communication. Sometimes it's more so like
Oh.
you just taking a lot of shit that you really shouldn't be taking. No Diddy.
Well, when you walk in with another, wait. When you walk in with another person, though, right?
I like the word walk-in. I like that word.
And you give that time because that's what it is. It's supposed to be a walk for life, right? So when you do that, it's don't lose yourself within it, but you got to understand that you got to evolve with the person. Sometimes even when you evolve with the person, things happen where you got to reevaluate what it looks like.
And that's what I was saying by that. Like, I love what you said. Sometimes when you evolve with somebody, it doesn't mean they evolving with you. Right. And like my guy, I've been married. You know what I mean? I've been married and the shit is I realized that
bringing a burgundy bed set.
This ain't it. Like
my bad.
I realized that like as much as you want to grow with somebody, evolve with somebody, like build with somebody, it takes two. They gotta do this, they gotta want to do the they have not to just want, but they have to do the same thing. Like, I don't care what somebody wants. I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want for me, want for us. If you ain't doing it, there's a big difference. Because like
but see too, I want to
hold on. Okay. Because I say all the time, like when people say I tried, that's an excuse for failure. That's an excuse for them and their failures. I tried it. I tried to do this. No, you didn't try it. You just said you just did the bare minimum to say that you did try. That way you can say that, yo, I tried, because like you didn't give it your all. To give it your all is to say I tried. To try means that you're constantly doing it. That's a real try.
Right, and that's a real.
That means you didn't try.
Well, see, that's a real try when you put the time. You put the time in. Sometimes things evolve with the other person that you have no control over. That changes the dynamics of things.
Such as why I'm divorced.
That you have no control over in terms of.
Hey, listen.
What?
Sponsorship. I said, such as why I'm divorced. Like, look, man, I don't have time for people being in their trying stage. Like,
oh no, trying no.
I don't care.
You gotta just do it.
The thing is, I don't care. I don't care if I'm with you for 20 years. Don't try. Do it. Do it. Do what you say.
No, if you've been with somebody for 20 years, the word.
What's that? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it till you're satisfied.
What it is. People don't do what they say they want.
20 years. 20 years. I know. Well, you know.
I told you. We not laughing at you no more.
I know. But this is why I explained it to y'all, like, you know, on the back end. This is why I explained. So, you know, and this is what I'm saying. When you got 20 years in over, really it's like 30, but when you got 30 years in, it's like, I mean, you so much evolves, and then when things take a turn to the fact of you can't even control how it takes, changes the dynamic of the whole situation. And
that's the real test, right?
The turn, yeah. And marriage is the.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
No. They know. If we get on the call,
I'm talking to Coach, because I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
that's why we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up because.
No.
Hold on, Mortgage. I'll say this. And my bad to cut you off, Mortgage. I apologize. Right. Like I said, I've been married, right? And I've told Fossey the story. And I'm like, yo, listen, I have a lot of friends, a lot of people that I know, like whether they're friends or not, married, whether it's male or female, and they're saying like, yo, I've been married and I've been with my spouse for this amount of years. In the past few years, we ain't had sex. And what I say, like, I'm like, listen, if my wife don't give me sex for a week, we ain't married no more. I'm having sex with somebody or something. Listen, and I don't cheat. So bottom line is it. Hold out on me if you want to. Hold out on me if you want to. You're having.
I think the host is really kind of like bumping it up. A week is not that long.
A week is
depending
crazy.
On what's going
now,
on, because there's so depending.
But a week is wild.
I'll do you a favor.
It's wild. A month. Okay.
I've known people that ain't had sex in years with their spouse.
That makes more sense for you to say that comment, because years we're no longer married, and I'm a woman. I'm not giving
6 months. We no longer married.
Yeah.
Years with their spouse, bitch.
No spouse anymore. Your spouse left the building like Elvis a long time ago.
Oh no, and there's no way.
Somebody sleeping in my bed.
I'm not the nigga that sleep on the couch while you sleep on my bed. I'm that nigga. If you ain't giving me sex, guess who's sleeping on the couch? Sleeping outside of the house. You can sleep on the couch, but guess what that couch is going when you're sleeping on it? Jazzy Jeff out the fucking window to the wall.
I have a comment.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you comment. Don't act like not giving me the pussy for a month. Just let it on a year. The nigga you fucking better come pick you up. Cause you fucking somebody.
Yeah, I gotta take a drink too, cause no.
Believe that you're not fucking somebody if you're not fucking me. I'm not.
Mike Larry said a week is crazy. Wow.
Yo, listen.
Wow.
Listen.
This has turned into an epic show today.
He said it turned into an epic show.
Yo, get me here. Don't say nothing.
Okay, let me talk for the women, because the host talks for the men.
Yeah, ladies.
I've said this before, and the host and mortgage, I'm sure, have heard me say this. Why y'all don't want to fuck y'all men? That's a problem right there. I don't get it.
Ladies, oh my bad. Oof.
Yeah, I'm talking for the ladies. Relax. Use your reflective listening skills. You know what I'm saying? But no, contrary, and I've been in this discussion on here. I've been in this discussion in person. I look at women and I'm like, so why you don't want to fuck your husband?
They fucking somebody else.
Why you don't want to fuck your spouse? Shh, be quiet. You had the floor. So a week is not crazy. I'm gonna respond to Mike Larry. A week is not crazy because depending on what's going on, we know nature comes into play. You know what I'm saying? We might not be fucking. I might please you a different way, but you know, I just said that whole shut up.
My bad.
We might not be doing this, but I'll please you another way. But if you trying to leave me after a week and that's going on, now that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now that's what's crazy.
Yeah, right.
So, but if it's a month, 2 months, 3 months, I always ask men, how are you still there? Because we already know you can deny all you want, but the nature of a man is men like to fuck. So at the end of the day, you cannot be sleeping next to a man and thinking that you're not getting fucked, because sometimes I might not even realize it. I'm halfway through my fifth dream and I'm feeling whatever you're doing, and it's all right. It's up and it's stuck. I don't know, but do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I didn't initiate it, but we're gonna finish it. Okay, cool. We're not doing. Even as a woman, I'm not gonna lie. I have a nice little habit, insatiable thirst. You cannot do that to me for a month because it's gonna get a little violent. I'm looking at you kind of crazy. Like, why don't you want to fuck me? Because now I got a question. Excuse me. Why you not fucking me? It's been a month. What's going on? I know I'm fuckable. So what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways, but we tend to know that men are a little bit more, hungrier in that department. But even as a woman,
stop
it. Be quiet, host. I just even put my shit out there. You know what I'm saying? I want it just as bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's been a month. What the fuck you think you are? Holding out on me. Now we got a fucking problem. Now I'm irate about how much cheese you put in your macaroni and cheese, but I really want to fuck, but you ain't fucked me in a whole month, and now I'm fucking mad. Like everything about me is mad. Like I'm mad all the time because what are we talking about? So that's
you're angry. I don't know.
I'm angry here. I'm angry. So what are we talking about?
Let me ask y'all a question, ladies. The 5 a.m. series sessions. Yo, 5 a.m. sessions. Even 5:14. You know what I mean? So, ladies,
taking us out at 5 a.m. is why.
Have y'all tell me a situation, because I'm pretty sure it's happened. Because it happened to all of us. I'm pretty sure. Tell me a situation where you've been with somebody, take it over first, and they ain't want to fuck you, and y'all in the same bed, and you trying to throw it at them.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh, would you give it to me?
Because he already said you. He was like,
my rib hurt.
Why would you give it to me?
Have you ever been in that predicament? I mean, I'll go after you.
I have.
And they ain't trying to touch you. Like, y'all been together, you ain't fucked in a minute. Y'all been together for a minute, and you coming on to them. Talk to me about it.
I mean, that nigga gay. I mean, that nigga gay.
No.
I'm waiting for Tia. Go ahead, Tia.
I used to refer to it as quarterly sex. I used to refer to it as quarterly sex. We were not a sexual couple. And so it was quarterly. Like, that man would wake up. Here's an ex.
She said the word X for a reason. She said X for a reason.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
No, keep playing with me.
How long did it take you to drop him?
It took me a while. It took me about 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Damn, you was nice.
Me waiting
That
for
was
you.
nice.
Very nice. I was
When you're
very
dealing with somebody for a long, so you might have been with them already. If it took you 6 months to drop, you might have been with them already for about at least 6 months.
at least years. I don't know.
Oh, damn. Okay, I'm with you.
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
So what thoughts go through your head? So you've been trying to initiate sex, and then they're turning you down. What's going through your head for 6 months? What?
Like,
since I had sex for the first time, I've never gone.
Right, I always got offended with me because I was like, "Do you need an extra? Do you need what's going on? Because this ain't it."
She said, "This ain't it."
All right.
I'm very blunt like that, so I don't know if you have those kind of conversations. I'm very blunt. Like, do you need Viagra? What's going on? This is
or do you play for the other team, or what's going on?
Now, do you play for the other team?
I wouldn't ask that, but I mean, I literally
no, because that's a question. Even as somebody homie is like,
no,
and you hear that story, it's like, what the hell?
You need
But
help?
you thinking maybe
You need a little help?
yeah, it's something going on, and he doesn't want to share. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Mortgage.
You got to be. If somebody throwing it at you and they not being reciprocated, it's like, okay, either you getting it from somewhere else or something wrong with you. You on other team.
No, I don't think the other team, but I do believe.
No, it's one of those two things. That's all it is. It's one of those two things.
Mortgage, like, I'm pretty sure there's been times like. Never mind. Go ahead. I'll talk to you later.
No, what I mean is,
you have to address ED. And just we're at an age of that, so you have to address that.
I mean, but the point is,
that's real too, and a lot of people are ashamed to admit those things.
Yeah.
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 I mean, Tia kind of wrapped that up. To answer the question, I have been there, and it was not. Sometimes you ask yourself, is it me? I'm gonna be real. Like, is it me? You're not attracted to me anymore. What's going on? Like, let's have the conversation. No, I'm not asking that, but I'm looking at you like, yo, I know I'm fire. What's going on?
She's talking about, you know, I'm fire.
I know I'm fire. Like, I'm not questioning, that I'm able to make
no, it's just the way you said that.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, every time you get it up, I put it down every time, like a mill. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out what. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why you don't want that to occur, because I come through. So now, like Ian said, now we gotta have conversations.
We gotta have a conversation.
What's up?
Period.
For real, straight
I mean,
down.
well,
Because okay, before you go into it, I've said it on the show. This is before you came on here. I call
they all got nicknames for me.
Wait a minute. We're not going to deflect.
This what happened when you in the wheelchair.
Because he gets on here and he gets a little furry with his hair. Everything gets furry, and then he gets. Real loud for the people. You know, our shop then, talks loud for the people.
Diabolical with that.
All right. But, okay, so here's what I'll say. I've said this before on the show. I've ended a nigga contract because he didn't even want to do oral. Because what the fuck are we doing here?
What are we doing?
Wow.
I want to understand.
What's wrong with the... Wow.
I'm okay. I'm obliging. We're not going to do that. So let's go ahead and end the contract because here's what we're not going to do. We have to end the contract. We're going to take that part of it off.
No, for real.
No, for real. We're going to take either that.
No, because I'm just trying to wrap my head
off the table.
Hold up, y'all. I might got to put y'all on no camera because I got to get some more liquor.
Where's your liquor?
I do it all the time because I'm gonna be real with you. When I have to, no.
My liquor is done.
When I have to get up, camera off because these motherfuckers here don't know how to act. So I turn my fucking camera off when I get up to go get.
That's something I asked for days.
Nope. Look at Tia. Don't no, because Tia be egging it on. Nope, Tia. She said I do. So I'm just saying, I have been there. I wasn't actually in a relationship with this person, but we was dealing with each other for a minute, and then I'm like, listen, if you no longer want to be here, I know
you don't have nothing to do with you.
Right. I know.
Tina, how we read the book?
I know,
we're not taking it personal. We're not taking it personal,
like the full agreement.
I've been trying to join you on, but I can't join you right now. It's 4 people on. Give me a second.
Get on. Oh, Mike Larry want to get on. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I love that. But I'm just saying, I can hear. I know 25 people that want to be here.
I'll get off so he can get on.
No, it's your first time on. You gotta stay on.
No, he wants you on. He gonna want you on. But that's all I'm saying. It's not even being arrogant. But if you don't want to be here for this, I know 25 people that can replace you.
That shit is diabolical to me.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm
actually they come back out because I can't see you.
All right.
Actually, come back in. I want to be able to see you on the camera. I mean,
have you been recording?
I'm recording now. I've been recording, but yeah,
you go back though. She's been on
to show up because it's recording what's on my screen. So.
Oh, that's wag.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not begging you to fuck me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not begging nobody to fuck me.
That's my thing.
That's crazy.
I was married, and as I'm saying, I was married, right? And there's a few reasons. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. You know I was going with that.
Looking at you. I was like,
I'm not gonna go there. But
that's a good move. I'm glad you
I love how you did that. Look, clock it.
I'm glad you.
No. So was it slow to speak?
Differently, you know what I'm saying? There are instances where
my mind went ahead. I'm not gonna go there because I'm not
right.
You're not there.
I'm not gonna do that to her. So I would say I just know certain things I knew. So it's like I had to move differently. I've been in relationships to where Shorty stopped giving up the box. And it's like, all right. You know what I mean? But then I found out something different. She was like, yo, when I stopped initiating getting the box, now they got a problem with me. Because it's like I'm supposed to be chasing them while they're not trying to give it up to me. And it's like, Every bitch you caught or rape. No, my thing is like, yo, look, I'm not gonna suit myself to your level, but I will expose you, and then I will be out. Know what I mean? So
Yeah.
thing is like, I don't care about what you do, and I'm gonna be me. And then when the time comes, I'm gonna be the other me. That's normally the person that people don't want to see.
But is it really? I mean, to a certain degree. Is it really? In some degree, is it really necessary to expose them when you could just bounce out and just be like,
there's no exposure needed. Yeah.
To themselves. You ain't got exposed to the world, they're exposed to themselves. Like the thing is, like, people will deny shit, I mean, all day.
Right.
I mean, they'll deny shit all day. Something's going on with my fucking. Still can't see. Are you on?
I'm on, but I told you I'm going to look at.
Yeah,
she's there. It's dark to all of us.
Let me try to join. Morgan, stay on, Morgan, all right?
All right.
You want me to come down? I can come down.
No, I need the ladies on. I want to join Mike Larry for a second and bring Mortgage back on too.
Mike Larry.
I want to bring him on for a second and bring Mortgage back. So like,
oh, look at him with the blue light. What's up, Mike Larry?
Oh, what up? What's up? What's up?
I can't see none of y'all motherfuckers. Like,
oh, that's whack. Hey, Mike Larry.
What's up?
We can see you. Right.
What up,
I can see.
What's up, my guy? What's going on?
So
yeah.
Hi, Mike Larry.
What's up, Shannon? What's up, BX?
So Mike,
I'm here.
You heard a lot of topics we spoke about. Matter of fact, tell people who you are.
Introduce yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. This is Mike Larry. And I'm from Baltimore.
Be more in the building.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
look, know what I mean, I call them dogs. Y'all call them Dougs. Know what I mean? So look. What we talk about right now is,
oh God.
Does a man have to make his woman submissive? Talk about it.
No, I feel like she should already come like that.
Keep going.
He said keep going.
I mean, it's as simple as that. It's really not too much to it. She just, when you want to do something, you just do it. It shouldn't be like a process behind it,
Right. But keep going.
You should. I keep going. He wants you to elaborate.
I'll be like to the point, you know what I mean?
My ribs hurt, and listen, I'm giving you energy that I don't have right now. Everybody take a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm on.
I'm going to the store, so I don't know. I can't. I'm on my way to the store. I'm almost there.
Get your shot in the air, girl. We're gonna take another one later.
Don't have a shot to give.
You better fake it.
I'm almost there.
She being real though. She being real. She said I don't got the shot.
Watch that ice.
I do. I have a shot.
You got a shot. I know Flossie got a shot. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. I'm at the bottom of the bird. I'm ready to fill up again though.
But take the what and left the what?
Oh, you want like a shot shot?
Barrel.
Oh, yeah. My cup is at the bottom. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, it's good. My nigga.
Yo.
Mortgage, lift your shot, Mortgage. I fuck with y'all.
Mortgage owe us a shot. Okay.
Yes, he does.
Here I go.
He does. Let's get it.
Woo! Hey.
Everybody like,
I'm with y'all in spirit.
That's here. That's right.
So, matter of fact, let me do this. I'm gonna move to the next topic, and Flossie, you do the next topic. Thank y'all for tuning in to hashtag Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call it and find us some fuckery. Let's get into the next topic. Yeah, nothing but the hits.
It's a fuckery.
So what's scary?
I apologize in advance.
What's scarier between jealousy, envy, or entitlement? We got faith versus hope. We have no. We have no. We talked about that. Oh, here we go.
Tia, mute your background. I know that's you because you're driving.
We have fellas. How do you handle your woman arguing with the man? And ladies, how do you handle your man arguing with the women? With the
I feel like that would be funny. Keep going.
We got Jada who said hip hop is the fakest community. What's your thoughts on that? And then, are you staying in the relationship when you're unhappy? Yeah, Flossie.
I'm gonna go with the Jada one because I like that.
With the are you staying in a relationship if you're unhappy?
So Jada can
Jada one.
Fat Joe asked Jada, I'm gonna give you content, and then Flossie give us context. So Fat Joe was talking about he was talking about communities and how people interact with each other. And Jada said he said, I understand. He said, honestly, I think the hip hop community is the fakest community. He's like, why you say that? He was like, because he said, people will sit there and say they love you, but they really don't. He said, people will sit there and say they there for you, they really not. Like this, that, and the third. But however you want to take it, what are your thoughts? Is hip hop, and we all know where that comes from. We all know what hip hop is or who hip hop is.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Ooh, do I go?
You're first. You're first.
So I didn't see that clip. Right? I am a huge fan of Joey and Jada. If y'all don't check them out, please check them out. They're hilarious. What I will say, I do get what Jada is saying. When you talk about hip hop, mostly what race of people? Us. And we are crabs in a barrel. I hate to say it. Like we hate on each other more than we should love each other. So I see where he's coming from because niggas be hating all the time for no reason. Niggas be competing all the time instead of collaborating. We get a lot further with unity and collaboration than hating on each other and things like that. So I see where Jada's coming from. Jada, think about who we talking about that said this too. You gotta respect what he's saying. Well, you don't have to, but I respect what he's saying because he's been in the game. What is it now?
20 plus years. 1990s.
Right. He's seen a lot.
97.
Right. He's navigated through Puff. I'm saying he's navigated through all of that.
Navigation.
Right. And he's had to deal with a lot of shifty behavior. You know what I'm saying? But he's also seen a lot of love. He's been in the same rooms with DMX. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad that hip hop is like that because everybody's so quick to say something to battle, right? To do, how we used to watch. Well, we probably still do, some of us, but like the battle rap, that's not hating, right? Those are battle raps. It's all love. Some of it is not all love, but battle rap is different than, I'm hating on artists because they got more plays than me.
Right.
And Hot 97 is spinning their records more than mine. And those of you that are not from New York, Hot 97 is a radio station, very popular in New York. But if you getting more spins, now I'm hating because you got more spins. Now the people just love this record more than your record. Maybe you should go back in the lab and work a little bit harder, perfect your craft a little bit more instead of hating. Or maybe even tell the artist how you were inspired by the fact that they did get this plays and, you ripped that bar, this, that, and the third. We've heard so many stories where artists hated on each other, even being on the same record as each other. Like, this nigga, his lyric got more love than mine. And it's like, yeah, because that those bars was actually hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do know that hip hop has a lot of hating. Like I'll give y'all an example, right? And we talked about this not too long ago. when we do the whole, for instance, the female rappers, Little Kim and Foxy Brown, we would have loved for these women to work together more than they
I
be,
still want them
because they would have made so much more impact working together, but they just could not figure that shit out. They couldn't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You got the KRS-One and who? KRS-One is still mad.
MC Shan.
Right. He's still mad, right?
Thursday.
Different hip hop beats. It's like, why? Because both artists are so dope. Y'all could have did so much more for the hip hop community than spazzing on each other and beefing with each other.
The whole Juice Crew. He did no songs with anybody in the Juice Crew.
Yeah.
Imagine KRS-One with Big Daddy Kane on a song. Imagine that. Imagine KRS-One with Cool G rap. Or with Tragedy Gaddafi. Like, imagine that.
Now, I'm going to give you an example where it actually panned out a little better. We had Nas eat Jay-Z up.
And then they came out with Black Republic.
And then when they come out, they collaborate, it's fire.
Black Republicans.
Why wouldn't you want Jay and Nas to collaborate?
Yeah.
Black
Republicans is fire. And then they came out with another joint, but it's like
it's so many songs that they've done since that beef where it's like, man, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. And so
people not taking on to it. Like when people listen to it, they say, "Oh, who did better?" Everybody automatically goes to who did better.
There you go.
Niggas, let's get it.
I don't know. Y'all started talking about Jada Kiss from the beginning, and all I can say is Jada Kiss can do no wrong. I don't know.
He's the mayor. He is the fucking mayor of New York City. Okay.
All I can say is Jada Kiss can do no wrong.
Thank you.
I'm with you.
Thank you, Tia. And just for the record,
somebody get first hero Morgan said, please.
I can read it. KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane are best friends. They was best friends back then. That's why when he did the Juice Crew, Big Daddy Kane didn't say nothing about terrorists at all because he said care. I can't get all of it together, but that's what he typed. So
I don't know. Y'all can call me wrong, but I'm of the generation. I don't even know. Like, I only know one KRS.
Okay, you're not from New York, so we're not gonna hold it against you. We're not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, I know who KRS-One is.
They wasn't best friends. First off, they wasn't best friends. Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One was nowhere near best friends. They were very competitive with each other, but however they respected each other. However, they also they never did songs with each other. But because of Big Daddy Kane late got recruited to the Juice Crew. He was not a part of the original Juice Crew. He late got recruited to the Juice Crew. KRS-One opposed it because they wanted him to be a part of the Juice Crew. He opposed it because of his beef with MC Shan. MC Shan was a part of the Juice Crew. And when he found out that Big Daddy Kane was part of the Juice Crew, he did not want to be a part of the Juice Crew. So they were not best friends.
Right.
They were friends. Just like KRS-One was friends with everybody in the Juice Crew except for MC Shan, as a matter of fact. And that's why he never really went. He only went at Queens. The Juice Crew consisted of Queens, Harlem, Brooklyn, other Long Island. So it wasn't just. I mean,
let's help Tia out. So Tia, KRS-One is from the Bronx.
Yes.
So what's a famous KRS-One song that she might know? Step into our world. Yes, that's
okay.
Yeah, that's KRS-One.
I just played a lot of this shit for her. Step into my world.
Yeah, that's KRS-One.
So my bad. Go ahead, fam. Talk to him.
Oh, me? Oh, I mean, for real, all that beefing and all the rivalry and all of that in hip hop. I mean, I feel like it's not really about hip hop. Like, it go way back, like all the way back to slavery. Like, we was always
put against each other. So it's kind of like in our blood to like fight with each other.
Right.
That's true.
So I mean, because no other race does that except us.
Like pocket. I don't understand.
Yeah, the other races get along. We the only ones.
That every other race does that.
You gotta let him finish.
No,
I mean,
First time on the show.
But I'm saying, like you see, like you good, like you see, like the Mexicans they stick together, the Indians stick together, the Africans stick together, the whites at some point stick together. Like it's only us because that's what that's a part of our like. I mean, when something happens to you, it sometimes it get embedded in your DNA, and when that's passed on, like that way of thinking it can be passed on. You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm selling drugs and I have kids and then they sell drugs and they have kids, pretty soon everybody in the family at some point selling drugs, the men. You see what I'm saying? Because like it just become a part of you. So like the beefing and all of that is a lot of it got to do with money, but like a lot of that is just history.
Right.
You come from
You come from the environment.
What I'm saying is that all communities have strife against each other. Every single,
but not like us.
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think he's saying to the caliber, to the level that we.
Yeah, not like us.
What I'll tell you is they do. The thing is, we're televised. So. I
mean, like when I'm talking about as far as violence, I'm talking about the violence and all of that.
I'll tell you this. Other countries, when they watch television, most of the time they watch television, Americanized television. And you know what they see? They see Real Housewives. How many housewives do you know that really do that shit? But most of them are black, right? And in most countries, they'll watch what's going on.
Real Housewives.
Most countries will watch what we're doing. And then I've actually had people from other countries that still live in those countries today. And they say, well, listen, this is what we see. They see blacks constantly combating versus each other. Because why? That's what they're being televised. They don't see white people doing it, Asian people doing it, and they all do it at the same rate as we do. But you know what's not televised? Them. I can't say that we do it more than I will say that we're televised more, and I will say that we see it more because that's where we see each other. I don't know what the fuck that says. Wrap it up.
All housewives are not black.
Yeah, criminal minded, yeah. Poverty, yeah.
But I think that's what he was trying to say. No, I think he was trying to say that, like that black people are what's called celebrated. Like they make us seem like we're more than the next one, but actuality, they're the same. We're the same.
Yeah.
Everybody fucked up.
Yeah.
Everybody. Not just us, not just black people.
I hate when people say, oh, white people don't do this to each other, as if white people.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
The fuck they do.
They actually are they're a bit more lethal. They're a bit more lethal with it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. Like, it's like, yo, it's like people like.
Black people do this. No, white people do that shit too. What are you saying?
I mean, but like I'm saying, like I'm pretty sure everybody came from a neighborhood where all of this is going on, right? And it's probably going on in white neighborhoods too. But where is it going on the most of?
We can't say.
No. It's going on the most in neighborhoods of poverty, not black
Yeah.
neighborhoods.
You can't.
And that's what we. That's the position we always been put in. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Is in America?
I'm saying the position.
It's in black neighborhoods. You can say the most highlighted poverty is in
But
neighborhoods.
poverty
You can't
in
say
America is areas where black people don't even live.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So like look, we talk about inner city poverty. Those are the major cities in America. That's not the major poverty in America. There's a big difference.
It is a big difference.
Well, no, what I'm saying is when you take that mind frame and you put it into music, I mean, it's why it turned out the way it did.
Okay, so we go back to hip hop. Is hip hop
petty, right? As far as
It is.
What? It's
Yeah.
petty.
That's what I'm saying. We got Mr. Petty in the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We got 50.
Yeah.
He's one of the